Welcome back, everybody. It is time to talk homes with Rockoff Realty.
Yes, and we're joined by Kevin Rockoff from Rockoff Realty. His company only charges 1% if you are listing your house with them. You're like the 1% guys.
1% guy, yes.
So thanks for coming back. Your business is going well. I know you're disrupting with a different model, but people are responding.
We're doing very well. I mean, the market is really down in terms of sales, but I think people are looking at more closely in terms of their costs.
Why do you think the market is down in terms of sales? Their interest rates, or
they've
just
had
the inventory, or just
it's inventory. I think people have adjusted to the 6-7% now, and even historically, that's not terribly high. Some folks will remember 11, 12, 14%. But life goes on, you know, people are having babies, unfortunately they're passing or what have you, but the demand is there, just haven't been building a lot. So it's actually a national issue.
Yeah, okay. So what it means is the commission, right? So explain a little bit, because we've got a quote from some folks who, you know, you might be saying, well, come on, only 1%, what's the hitch? And someone says, I just sold 20 Bear Swamp in Andover, love the name of the street. I'd like to share my parts of my review because so many folks assume that 1%. Okay, so this is, he says, don't worry, right? This is absolutely not the case, as you can read here. We're so glad we picked Rockoff Realty to sell our home. Everything went smoothly. Kevin was always available to answer any questions. He has top-notch staff, handled everything from recommendations, pricing, staging, right up with the listing. We saved more than $6,000 compared to the 4 realtors. Our home had 3 serious offers. In 3 days, we closed without a hitch.
$6,000 they saved.
Yeah.
It's $422,000 sale, yeah.
That's Tom and Sue.
Yeah, and you'll notice there's, you know, aerial photography, floor plans, really full service. You can't assume just because we charge 1%, the other folks charge 2.5%, that there's any lesser service provided.
Right, and there's no really overhead for you guys.
Well, that's just it. You don't need an office to deliver great service, because sellers never go. I have to go look at a house if I'm going to sell it, and buyers all have GPS. 98% of people find their homes online. So if they see a home they want to see,
is that true? 98%?
98%, yep. 98% of people shop online for their homes.
Yeah, for sure.
Incredible.
It is.
I'm not even in the market, and I shop Zillow every day. I'm always looking to see what's coming on and what's coming up. But there used to be, you'd like go in the back of a, you know, your realtor needed a big car with a comfortable back seat, and you got picked up, and they took you everywhere. Nobody does that.
We haven't driven a client in years.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah, it's really changed. But you had to go to the office back, you know, before the internet. Literally go to a broker's office, and they pull out a big binder, and they put their listings on top because they want to get both sides. But now you have a very educated buyer because all the inventory is online in real time for all to see.
And a portion of the proceeds from every sale of your home goes to benefit a charity.
Indeed. Well, specific, we're passionate about rescue animals.
Which is great.
We have a couple of them ourselves. In fact, we just lost one, so we're just getting ready to get a third one. But yeah, so every time a client buys or sells a home, we donate $100. So we're happy. We sold 20 homes in Q1, a little slower quarter just because of the winter, what have you. But we donated $2,000 to Save All Dogs.
Save All Dogs Rescue, which is just great. It's a wonderful organization.
So if someone wants to sell their house right now, what's your recommendation, especially given the market?
It is a wonderful time to sell if you have a place to go. You really don't want to be a buyer necessarily in this market.
Okay.
So clients.
So don't be like, I'm going to sell it and I'll figure it out, because you need to have know where you're going.
Yeah, because you get a great offer and you want to take it, but if you've got no place to go, then what do you do? So even if you have a short-term rental or however that works out, I've got moving with family just to get out, sell the house while the market is hot, and then figure out. You know,
do you find it that people are coming to Connecticut, or people are moving from within Connecticut to another Connecticut destination?
I believe Connecticut is a net emigration state. I do know that I do a lot of probate, so obviously they're not going anywhere, but a lot of folks will be moving to south. A lot of folks moving to the Carolinas and Florida.
Yep.
Although Hartford just got listed by Realtor.com as one of the top markets in the country. So after the pandemic, we did see a lot of people moving in because they wanted bigger houses.
I know we were getting a lot of, and I don't see that as much anymore, but we're getting a lot of New York traffic.
Yeah. And now they're kind of maybe going back to whatever. But
well, people are going back to work, and that kind of dynamic is fading. And again, that was when money was basically 2.5%. It's a different environment now.
Right.
Well, and again, if you're going to save thousands and thousands of dollars and you're going to get the same services, why not use you?
That's what I've been saying for 6 years.
That's why we love you, Kevin.
Okay. So you can learn more by visiting rockoffrealty.com, and, of course, see all the great work that they do for charities, too. So it's nice to know that your home sales are helping animals, I think. Yeah.
It's a pleasure.
More importantly, how's your wife?
So thank you for asking. She's doing wonderful.
Good.
Good,
She's,
good.
she's certainly the better half.
I married up. I'll say that.